What's going on, everybody? I am Zack Curran here again with Coach Tiny Green, and we have a bunch of short topics to talk about today. So we're getting right into it here. Season's winding down, senior nights all over New Jersey. There's two special ones you want to talk about, St. Rose, RBC.
No doubt, and that's why I'm going neutral today. I'm wearing a hoop group hat because all these girls are going to play in college. They're all successful, but they're unique because their senior classes have done more than maybe any other senior class in the state.
Wow.
Katie Rice from RBC, going to Lehigh. Katie's been unbelievable. You know her new nickname now, the Big Dime.
Oh, wow.
She's always dropping dimes all over the place.
Did you tell her that?
Yeah, I didn't tell her that. That's your new nickname.
She's gonna love it. Yeah, it's very good.
The Big Dime is there. Then you have, of course, Haley Moore, deadly shooter, going to Binghamton. And then, of course, Rose Cavalier, one of the best point guards in the entire state, is off to Vermont. See, these three kids were unique. Why? Because they came into Red Bank, all played from day one, won a zillion games, won state titles, but more importantly, they've been great players and great people. And don't forget, Amanda Hart will go play golf at Monmouth.
Wow.
And now why she's not going to play basketball, I'm not sure, because she can play there. There's no question she can play there. So that's a great senior class. Great job by those ladies, and of course, they fit the KC, the Yankee way. Then you have St. Rose, who's been terrific. Lovin's Marsha Cannell, let me sing her song. Give me some love. You know my girl's going to St. Joe's. Saw her here yesterday getting shots in. Special kid. And remember this about her, one of the nicest kids to ever wear a uniform in the shore. Then you have Michaela Markham. She must be brilliant because she's going to Columbia.
Impressive.
And she's always been underappreciated. We love her. Then you have Ari Delia. She's going to freaking Bates, folks. Bates.
They won't even let you on campus there.
They won't even let me on campus. They won't even let me read the brochure because they know I can't read it.
That's very smart.
She's tremendous. And then finally, on that class, Lucy Thomas was going to Monmouth. Lucy was a superstar from the day she entered high school, and now she's just when she transferred to St. Rose, all she did was blow up more. She's been tremendous. Those are two unique senior classes.
Congratulations to both those senior classes. So
no doubt.
Really awesome. Next game we got to talk about, Manasquan Rumson. Now, not surprising that there was a Manasquan win, but a little surprising of how dominant it was.
Let me help you out. We all did Rumson a disservice. Because we've been saying, Tori Hyduke, play of the year, Tori Hyduke this, Tori Hyduke that, and all the media and Tiny Green flapping our lips about Tori Hyduke. Dara was sitting down in the basement going, I can't wait to play
I
Rumson.
told you were going to do this, though. She was watching all these. She said, why won't he ever talk about it?
Well, she came out, she threw some handcuffs on Hyduke, and then she went to work on offense. And she proved once and for all, we can stop all this nonsense about who the best player in the state of New Jersey is. That's Dara Mabrey. And we don't have to have any discussions about that. And obviously, Manasquan did a number on the young, inexperienced team.
Now, but by the way, you have kept Rumson outside of, you put him at 7 and 8 and 9 throughout the year. It's not like you put him in that top 4.
No,
but you did put a target on Tori's back.
No question.
The way you've been talking about it. She's running away with it.
That's right.
Typical Tiny Green hyperbole, as always.
Yes, but remember this. Right now. Tori Hyduke is still the player of the year in the state of New Jersey.
Now before you go into that.
She's player of the year.
We're getting a lot of feedback. People are a little bit confused. There's player of the year, there's most talented player, there's best player. Tell me, like, those can be 3 different players in your mind, right?
Yeah, absolutely. LeBron James, the best player in the NBA.
Agreed.
Does he win MVP every year? No, it's the same thing. Dara Mabrey is the best player in the state, forget the shore. But that doesn't mean she's going to win player of the year every year. This is just the way it works. And then you have the most talented player, okay? Let me just tell you right now, the most talented player in the state of New Jersey is Destiny Adams.
Yeah, that wasn't up for debate.
And that's because of her length, her size, her athleticism. I mean, come on, the most talented isn't always the best player because she's only a baby.
So when you look at your player of the year, you talk about having their best season. Leading the team. A lot of things go into it. It's not just Dara's the best player on one of the best teams in the shore. It's more than that.
That's right. Because Tori Hyduke, in my opinion, is having the best senior year of any player I've seen since covering the shore.
Wow.
She's been unbelievable. But that's what led to the other day, me saying that, because now Dara's all fired up saying, in your face, Tiny Green, don't start talking smack around me. So that's what happens.
You deserve that a little bit.
Yeah,
that's good.
I did.
All right, now before we get into your top 10, I want to talk seedings coming up. When is the seeding deadline now?
The seeding deadline is this Saturday.
Okay. And what are you expecting to see out of the short conference?
Well, look, I think the game between Manasquan and St Rose this week will clean up most of the seeding.
Yeah.
Because whoever wins, St. John Vianney's 1, nothing's changing that.
Yep.
Whoever wins that game is going to be 2, and the other one's going to be 3.
Gotcha.
Now there's
And that
another.
puts RBC at 4, though.
Not necessarily, because here's what you got. Rumson's playing RBC this week.
Okay.
If Rumson can pull off a miracle,
Drops RBC.
it drops RBC to 5, maybe even 6.
But you don't have a clear person in 4 because Toms River North has a tough loss recently.
Yep.
Then that would have put RBC with a tough loss recently. Who would you put in that 4 spot then?
I think I would put Manchester there if they were to lose.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. And Manchester has a bad loss too, but it was to Jackson Memorial.
Yeah.
Red Bank lost to Wall.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And Toms River North, my friend Jenna Paul sitting over there, there's no way they move up, in my opinion.
Yep.
Because who have they played?
Okay.
Right.
So everyone has a little strike on their resume. And all this is hypothetical because RBC would have to lose to Rumson this upcoming week. If they win, they're 4, no problem.
There's 4, Manchester's 5, Toms River North is 6.
Rumson 7.
Yeah, right. It all
Now,
falls
before
into-
you run up the whole thing, let's just do your top 10 here live. What any big changes in your top 10 that we know about?
No, I'm going to run them off. You have number 1, clearly St. John Vianney.
Yep.
By a walk.
Clearly.
Number 2 is Manasquan.
Okay.
3 is St. Rose. 4 is RBC. 5 is Manchester. 6 is.
Toms River North?
I'm going to go with Rumson for one more week, and I'll tell you why later.
Wow.
Then I have Toms River North. Then you have Donovan Catholic. Then you have Jackson Memorial. And then finally Coast Neck.
It's nice to see you give Jackson Memorial a little bit of credit. Our guy James Cooper in the office has been trying to tell you all year to give them a little bit of credit.
And I'm going to tell you something else. People would be shocked if I said these words. They have a legitimate case to say they are the 6th seed.
Wow.
Legitimate.
You're a little bit of a prisoner of the moment, right?
No,
a little bit.
Listen, they beat Toms River North.
I know.
What's more valuable than head-to-head competition to decide who's better?
Fair. And then who'd you have at 10 here? 9 and 10?
9 was Jackson Memorial, and 10 was Coast Neck.
Gotcha. Okay, so not much shakeup for you kind of heading into the last week here.
This week is going to clean everything up.
All right, anything else you want to talk about in the shore this week?
Only thing I'm going to say is everybody get out, support these teams, and to all the seniors getting ready to play their senior night. Amanda Johnson, you're out there somewhere. I know you had yours. I want to say it's been great having you part of shore basketball. The only thing you can do now is go play well in the SET and also in the States. We're not going to talk about Middletown South and Red Bank Regional, by the way.
Why? Now, I don't know if I should ask or not. Why are we talking about it?
Because both those teams have their backs to the wall. Because look, if Red Bank Regional loses to Homedale, it's going to be hard for them to get in. And of course, Middletown South has to beat RBC to get in.
Yeah, tough stretch for those guys. And then the last thing, how many teams do we have in the top 20 in the state now?
We have 6.
We lost one?
No, we have 7. I think we're going to lose one on Thursday.
We want to see 8.
We want to see 8. Donovan Catholic belongs in the top 20.
If they don't realize that there were some injuries that kept them out early.
Yo, those 2 games without Paige Slavin. You put Paige Slavin.
We want 8 teams. We want 8 of us, okay? 8 teams.
8.
Enough.
Enough. Oh, by the way, you hear about Jenna Paul?
No.
She's got scholarships for her. All over the place. There's scholarships everywhere.
Everywhere. Good for her. Wow. All right, is that all you got?
That's all I got.
No core skills, nothing else?
Well, we got core skills tonight, which is Tuesday. Saturday core skills now.
See, I knew it.
I'm sorry I didn't bring Saturday core skills. Parents, I keep trying to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you some advice right now. I believe your kids have to be in that program.
No question.
Yep.
All right, that's all for us this week. If you have any problems with some stuff Tiny said, remember it's at Coach Tiny Green.
That's right.
Email him. He will not read it, but that's all we got for you.
I ain't reading them.
All right, have a great week.